So, have you ever wanted to form positive habits and didn't know where to start? Didn't know how? Well, how do I create these positive habits so I can implement planning throughout my day or my week or even my month? Some of you may like to plan daily, may like to plan weekly, or plan monthly. Some of us rely on sticky notes, some of us rely on to-do lists, but I'm here to break things down for you so that way you are able to plan positive habits effectively so that way you can continue doing them each week. First things first, I'm going to go to my errand section. That is my section for basically my planner. I'm going to pull out my little ruler here. Everything here that you see pretty much is from Fancy Plans Co. with the exception of everything on this side. And this is from Kubo and Lucy. So just wanted to pop that in there. So we are going to go ahead and go to my most current week. Usually each week I go through basically a list of habits, right? A list of weekly habits that I commit to or that I do in order to plan out my week. And then I can do that same step daily as well, or even monthly. All right. So the first thing you want to do is ask yourself some questions, right? What are your goals? And you're going to write down 3 to 5 goals. Or if you are using a notebook, write down the date and then write down your goals. So what are your goals, right? Write 3 to 5 goals. My goals are 3 videos on YouTube, plan next week's content, sleep 8 hours, so bed at 10:30, and then wake up at 7:30 a.m. Then you are going to write a to-do list, basically breaking down these goals into achievable steps. This is why I love the to-do section. A to-do section is a running task list. For me, it is basically writing down everything I need to accomplish for the week. But I always make sure I put in my goals at the very top so I could see them front and center and I could see what I need to accomplish. So bed at 10:30, upload and schedule videos, and research content. These are my goals that are focused around what I want to do. And I know you see here, wake up at 7:30, and you're probably wondering, well, where is that goal? So you basically want to write down your to-do list, whether it's tasks, whether it's appointments, whether it's everything pertaining to your goals here, you're going to write it here. You want to make sure that you break down everything into more manageable steps, okay? And if you are someone who has to constantly look at what those steps are, you can do something like this. So I have a content creation kind of like outline and step guide for me. So Thursday I research, Friday I title, script, and do my thumbnail. Saturday I film and edit. Sunday I upload and schedule. And then YouTube and Reels, this is my kind of like content schedule of what I want to do. Now I do have a Notion calendar, but honestly, I need to see everything pen to paper. And if I need to move things around, I like being able to do it on pen to paper. I like visualizing and seeing everything on paper. I am just that type of person. So you need to write things down in order to break it down. So always make sure that they are broken into achievable steps. So write down what you need to write down here and write your list down, okay? Task, appointments, anything like that you are going to want to do. So upon looking at this right here, right? I have my date. This is today's date. Content creation. This is my main goal. Today is my content creation day, my filming day, things like that. So I have, creating positive habits, things and ideas that I wrote down, that I researched, and that I am going to plan and film, right? So I have a goal here, right? So this is for YouTube, right? I am filming the video. Once I film the video, I can put in progress, right? So I'm going to do progress and I'm going to put a check because I want to film that video. And deadline is 2/18. Next, I know I need to edit and review. I need to upload and optimize. So this is an example of how you can break this down further. You can take something that's a big goal, right? So 3 videos on YouTube. And then I can create this goal kind of breakdown. So my action plan, and this is by Fancy Plans Co. I could write down my steps here, and then I could put in progress. I could put the date that it's due, things like that. So I have when I need to complete a specific task, and then I will write a date, and then I will check it. So this is an example of how you can even break something down, such as 3 videos on YouTube for the week, and really break it down into a daily task. I do a lot of my work for YouTube on the weekends because my husband's here. He can help me, watch my parents, or kind of pitch in when my parents need something and I'm filming, things like that. So that's why I do it during my weekends. This is where I will write my daily tasks. So one of my goals is wake up at 7:30. So I'm writing here, wake up at 7:30, wake up at 7:30. Yes, I am writing it every single day because I want to make it a habit. So I am going to write this every single day, okay? And then whatever task or appointments I have, you can go ahead and write that down. So I'm going to put down appointment. I know my mom has an appointment, and then I'm going to put mom. And I'm going to put that right here because that is a task that I need to accomplish, okay? And then basically whatever I don't complete, I'm going to put a line through it and move it over into the next day. So every single day I have a running task list of what I do, and I write it down here. And then whatever I don't accomplish, I will move it over to the next day. So basically in the mornings is when I will do administrative work. So anything pertaining to YouTube, anything pertaining to my parents, anything pertaining to myself is done in the mornings. Then I have my ongoing task list. Now, this is something where you can write down all your tasks here, right? And this is split into a half sheet, right? And I will write down everything I need to accomplish. Now, this gets added every single week. So every single week I take it out from the middle and I put it in my new week. So I need to meal plan, right? This is something I have to do, and I'm going to do later on when I'm relaxing. And I am going to meal plan what I want to cook this upcoming week. And daily expense log is never kind of having a line through it because I am constantly logging my expenses. So that is something that, I know I need to do. And this is just the one sheet I use for the month. And then when I start March, I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing. And once I finish everything for the month, I just kind of pull it out and shred the paper. Once you start doing this, you are going to create a habit of consistently doing this every single week and every single day, depending on when you plan. So starting out for the week, you're going to write down what are your goals. Write 3 to 5 goals down, whether it's in your planner, whether it's in a notebook, whether it's on a sticky note. Write down 3 to 5 goals that you want to accomplish. After you write your goals, you are going to create a to-do list. Your to-do list is basically where you break down these larger overarching goals into smaller tasks. So you break them down, and if your to-do list needs to continue, guess what? You can use a half letter sheet like this, you can use a notebook, or you could use a sticky note, whatever you want to basically write down all your tasks that you need to accomplish, breaking down these tasks into smaller, more obtainable goals, right? So once you write your to-do list, from there, you're going to take that to-do list and you are going to go over to your weekly section and you're going to write down everything that you need to do for that week. When are you going to accomplish these tasks? Look on your to-do list. When are you going to accomplish them? When do you need to do things? When are the appointments? When are the tasks that are due? Are there any deadlines that you have to meet? Are there any school holidays that you need to write down? Anything and everything goes on your weekly or daily, depending on how you do it. Now, if it's something that is requiring more steps, such as creating a YouTube video or you're doing a pantry project in your kitchen, you can take a daily work planner and you can break down the overall task, like I have here, into a list, right? And you can put like the start date of that project, and you could just say, hey, this is what I need to start doing, and these are all the tasks I need to accomplish. Now, you don't have to get a continuous daily planner. What you could do is whenever you finish that, put a line through it, put the date. Whenever you finish that, put a line through it, put the date. You can use these sheets in so many different ways, or if you're using a notebook, write down the date and write the entire list of everything that you want to accomplish that is broken down. And then once you do that, whatever tasks aren't completed, okay, you move it over to the next day or the next week, depending on your calendar or your schedule. Goals, my to-do list, right? And my to-do list changes all the time, right? My goals, to-do list. Like I have 3 videos, pay bills, meal prep, right? And you can see that it's in here embedded. These are bills, meal prep, right? Pay bills, videos, things like that. It's all here. Then I'm going to write my most important tasks that are due with a deadline here. Then I figure out these tasks and when I want to complete them, and I write them on the pertaining day. Same thing, write down my goals, break them down into a to-do list, figure out what day I want to accomplish these goals, right? If I need to track anything pertaining to my goals, I'm going to track it. I'm using this sticky note from Fancy Plans Co. This is my meal planning. This is from Fancy Plans Co. And I'm going to write it down. And then I will figure out what task I want to accomplish during the day. This is how you create positive habits. You keep on doing the same thing over and over until you get into a routine and until you accomplish your tasks for the week and for the day. If you keep on doing this, if you have consistency, if you keep on following the same routine, you are going to create a positive habit for you to plan, for you to effectively plan your week, your day, your month, and for you to accomplish your goals. So I hope this video made sense. I hope it helped, and thanks so much for watching. Bye.